Hi, and welcome to this edition of Easy Eats. So we're going to do something a little more substantial. Sorry. We're going to do something a little more substantial this week and make a soup. But it's not just your open a can of Campbell's or whatever and feed a couple of people. We're going to make something a little more substantial that supposedly will feed about 6 people. With things that you probably already have in your pantry. It's called 6-can chicken tortilla soup. So here are 6 cans. We have a can of chicken. This is actually a little bit bigger than what the recipe calls for, but that's okay. You can use it anyway. A can of corn, 2 cans of chicken broth, a can of black beans, and a can of diced tomatoes that have some chili peppers in them already, some diced green peppers. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cans. So all you have to do is open the cans and just pour them into your pan. You could probably be better off with a pan a little bit smaller than this one. I don't have the in-between size pan. So I'm going to go a slightly bigger than what I think I need in order to go ahead and do this. So it's easy peasy. Just start opening cans and dumping in. Okay. The only thing that it calls for getting drained are the tomato and peppers, or the tomato and chilies. So we're just going to go ahead and dump everything in except those. So for most everything, like with the canned chicken, there's going to be a little chicken in there. It's okay, just empty it out. Check it. Here's a hint. When you have the cut end of a can in it, when you put the cut can lid in the can, go ahead and just squeeze the can a little bit, and that way the can should not be able to fall out. That didn't work very well. It works usually, though. I promise. And here's the corn. Be very careful with these can lids. They are sharp. Just pour it in. There, see? That one worked. There's our chicken broth. Start getting these out of the way. Chicken broth. Ain't nothing in here for you. And the black beans. So this is going, actually it looks like this pan is going to be just a good size. And then the can of rotel. Tomatoes and peppers. And this is the one that needs to be drained. So you can use either a fine mesh sieve, or you just keep the cut end there, and just very carefully keeping a couple of fingers on the cut lead, just let the excess drain out. And then again, very carefully taking the lid, everything down. There you go. Then the next thing you need to do is take your pan over to the stove. You could actually do this part with it already on the stove. Give it a little bit of a mix. Break up the chicken chunks, because sometimes the chunk chicken can be very big. Probably easier to do this part before you dump everything else in. And it will also break up a little bit as it's cooking. Give it a little stir. Turn your burner on, and I'm going to, because all you need to do, nothing needs to cook. All you need to do is just warm things up. So, I'll wash my hands. So now, while your soup is warming up, we can think about toppers, because chicken tortilla soup, one of the best parts of it, aside that it's a good soup, is you get the cheese and the tortilla chips on top. So, travel to our handy dandy pantry and think about where my tortilla chips got to. I knew I had them. And if you don't have tortilla chips, that's fine. You could use Frito chips, saltines. Heck, you could use the spicy saltine crackers mix that we already did. The whole point is just to have something kind of crunchy, just to give it texture, difference of texture, excuse me. And there's never too much cheese. So while your soup is warming up, you can be getting your crunchy element, which in this case will be tortilla chips. And we're going to grate up some cheese. This is just some mild cheddar cheese. Again, use what you like. Use what you have. Just going to grate mine out onto a paper towel. Careful of your fingers. And always reach in and get a little bit more. And then you'll just have enough to sprinkle on top. And that's pretty much all you have to do. So you just wait for the soup to warm up. As soon as it's warm, you can go ahead and ladle it out into bowls and then put on your cheese and your tortilla chips or your crunchy bits, whatever it is you happen to have. And there you have chicken tortilla soup with only 6 cans. So, thank you. Hope you guys are doing fine. Bye.